On a long flight, after periods of crisis and many hours of fatigue, mind and body may become disunited until at times they seem completely different elements. As though the body were only a home with which the mind has been associated but by no means bound. Consciousness grows independent of the ordinary senses. You see without assistance from the eyes. Over distances beyond the visual horizon. There are moments when existence appears independent even of the mind. The importance of physical desire and immediate surroundings is submerged in the apprehension of universal values. For unmeasurable periods, I seem divorced from my body, as though I were an awareness spreading out through space, over the earth and into the heavens, unhampered by time or substance. Over the earth and into the heavens, unhampered by time or substance, free from the gravitation that binds to heavy human problems of the world. My body requires no attention. It's not hungry. It's neither warm or cold. It's resigned to being left undisturbed. Why have I troubled to bring it here? I might better have left it back at Long Island or St. Louis, while the weightless element that has lived within it flashes through the skies and views the planet. This essential consciousness needs no body for its travels. It needs no plane, no engine, no instruments, only the release from flesh which circumstances I've gone through make possible. Then what am I, the body substance which I can see with my eyes and feel with my hands? Or am I this realization, this greater understanding which dwells within it, yet expands through the universe outside, a part of all existence, powerless but without need for power, immersed in solitude? While my hand is on the stick, my feet on the rudder, and my eyes on the compass, this consciousness, like a winged messenger, goes out to visit the waves below. Yet in contact with all creation, there are moments when the two appear inseparable, and others when they could be cut apart by the merest flash of light. The thickness of intervening clouds. It goes north to the glacial coasts of Greenland, over the horizon to the edge of dawn, ahead to Ireland, England, and the continent of Europe, away through space to the moon and stars, always returning, unwillingly, to the mortal duty of seeing that the limbs and muscles have attended their routine while it was gone. I believe the risks I take are justified by the sheer love of the life I lead. I realize that if I had to choose, I would rather have birds than airplanes. In wilderness I sense the miracle of life, and behind it our scientific accomplishments fade to trivia. Real freedom lies in wildness, not in civilization. To a person in love, the value of the individual is intuitively known. Love needs no logic for its mission. Whether outwardly or inwardly, whether in space or time, the farther we penetrate the unknown, the vaster and more marvelous it becomes. It's the greatest shot of adrenaline to be doing what you have wanted to do so badly. You almost feel like you could fly without a plane. Conducted for the sole purpose of obtaining the greatest possible profits from the use of other people's money. The financial system has been turned over to the Federal Reserve Board. That board administers the finance system by authority of a purely profiteering group. The system is private. From now on, depressions will be scientifically created. Is he alone who has courage on his right hand and faith on his left hand? In honoring the Wright brothers, it is customary and proper to recognize their contribution to scientific progress, but believe it is equally important to emphasize the qualities in their pioneering life and the character in man that such a life produced. The Wright brothers balanced success with modesty, science with simplicity. At Kitty Hawk, their intellects and senses worked in mutual support. They represented man in balance, and from that balance came wings to lift a world. Science is insulating man from life, separating his mind from his senses. The worst of it is that it soon anesthetizes his senses so that he doesn't know what he's missing. Living in dreams of yesterday, we find ourselves still dreaming of impossible future conquest. I realized that if I had to choose, I would rather have birds than airplanes. Within the hour, I'll land, and strangely enough I'm in no hurry to have it pass. I haven't the slightest desire to sleep. My eyes are no longer salted stones. There's not an ache in my body. The night is cool and safe. And withering are inseparable. I want to prolong this culminating experience of my flight. I almost wish Paris were a few more hours away. It's a shame to land with the night so clear and so much fuel in my tanks.